Good evening. I hope I find you well. Lady of Knock. We sing this now for Sunday. And there were people of all ages gathered round the gable wall, poor and humble men and women, little children that you call. We are gathered here before you, and our hearts are just the same, filled with joy at such a vision as we praise your name. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as we kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. Though your message was unspoken, still the truth in silence lies as we gaze upon your vision and the truth I try to find. Here I stand with John the teacher and with Joseph at your side, and I see the Lamb of God on the altar glorified. Golden Rose, Queen of Ireland, all my cares and troubles cease as we kneel with love before you, Lady of Knock, my Queen of Peace. That's lovely. Yeah, we'll sing him another one. That's for our national saint. There he is, Saint Patrick, and he's waving a stick, or his the emblem that the bishop has. He was a bishop, weren't you, Patrick? Yes, you were. Hail, glorious Saint Patrick, dear saint of our isle, on us thy poor children bestow a sweet smile. And now thou art high in thy mansions above, on Erin's green valleys bestow a sweet smile. On Erin's green valleys, on Erin's green valleys, on Erin's green valleys, look down in thy love. Hail, glorious Saint Patrick, thy wars were once strong against Satan's wiles and a hurting throng. Not less is thy might, where in heaven thou art. O come to our aid, in our battle take part. On Erin's green valleys, on Erin's green valleys, on Erin's green valleys, look down in thy love. Ever bless and defend the sweet land of our birth, where the shamrock still blooms, as when thou wert on earth. And our hearts shall let burn wherever we roam, for God and Saint Patrick and our native home. For God and Saint Patrick, for God and Saint Patrick, for God and Saint Patrick and our native home. On Erin's green valleys, on Erin's green valleys, on Erin's green valleys, look down in thy love. Up there, St. Patrick, keep an eye on things. Now, let's talk. How about things with our good selves today? It was cloudy this morning, but the sun comes out as usual. We're having more sunny days than we could shake a stick at, and most unusual for April and May. I tell you what, if not a sup of rain, and the farmers is saying a few prayers for a sup of rain to try and, dampen things down a bit. Now I think it's fairly hard. I have to water the plants every evening at about 7:30. No point in doing it earlier. 7:30, 8 or something like that. And it's kind of cooler and they have a chance of get nourishment with a drop of water if a hose out there. Then I'd have to kind of straighten it out here and there, because if there's a twist in it, the water, be goodness, it wouldn't water on it. When the twist there, there's a nice bit of water out of it. So there we are, and when I come across the story that I was reading yesterday, I'll do it later. You look forward to that. It's an interesting story. I did a bit of it yesterday. Bye now, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll find that I just it disappeared. That's the way it goes, isn't it? You do a job. Bob's your uncle. Can you lay your paws on it? And I'll find it. Bye now, and let's see now, I have to rub this. It's funny how dust comes on, and you don't know where it comes from. It's a matter of rubbing it off, and like you can, you'd have to buy your leave. Bye now.